thank you very much, everyone, for attending this important conversation. And it's a conversation that is so important because it's all about you. But it's all about your retired self. And what is it you want to accomplish through your non-working life? What is it you want to leave as a legacy? But my message today is to point out the urgency of thinking about your retirement today, because time and money do have value. And really, with compounding, money grows with time. Time can be your ally in terms of realizing your retirement dreams, or a bit of a hurdle as you try to save madly in order to achieve that, with less of a horizon in order to accomplish that. And the way I'll try to illustrate that is a personal story. And it is the story of my 1989 Honda Prelude. I loved this car. I was a couple of years into my working life. I realized I was now officially an adult. And what's interesting in it is, in order to finance it, I sold 1,000 shares of the company I was working for. At the time, I was accumulating through the employee share purchase plan some shares. And in order to pay for it, I sold 1,000 shares to purchase it. So I had all my ducks in order to realize my dream of Honda Prelude ownership. I've now re-looked at that decision to sell 1,000 shares. And I've done the math. And what would those 1,000 shares be worth today? And that number is $156,000. And what's fascinating about that number to me is I would make that decision today, the same one, to buy that car. However, I now realize that my money would have grown almost 15 times had I not made the decision to purchase the car. My message today is to understand the decisions you're making, pay yourself first, and there are implications, and time does impact how much your nest egg can and will be. Because we all know what that car is worth today. That might be a live shot. In fact, I did Kijiji and found this car about $300 for parts for sale. So that's the differential. So now what I'll share is really a story about alternatives. So I've done another little bit of math and said, what will it take to be a millionaire at 65 if I'm 25? And that number is about $500 a month. Again, assumes a 6% rate of return, no tax, simply because we're saving in a TFSA or the tax will be deferred through an RSP. However, that number, once you hit 35, grows to about $1,000 a month. 10 more years, that number grows to about $2,200 a month. But focus on the gray bar. The gray bar is the impact of compounding. And Einstein calls that the eighth wonder of the world. Those who understand it earn it. Those who don't pay it. So my message is not about, wow, if you're beyond 25, you've missed it. My message is around starting today, because we all know at 65, that's not a magical date by which we will use all the money. The reality is that well beyond 65, our money will continue to earn interest and income and whatever else we're invested in. So know that we really want to use time to our advantage to ensure we have the savings in place. So bottom line, you owe it to yourselves to spend a little time tonight, if you haven't already, to dream out your retirement plan. Understand what it is you need to accomplish, want to accomplish to achieve your retirement dreams. Work with a financial advisor to map out a savings plan that works and still allows you your current consumption needs, whatever that is. And also, invest. Make it a priority to start investing today. And also, if you're 25, congratulations, get going today. If you know a 25-year-old, let them know. Thank you very much.